Well, regulatory experimentation implies that the behavior that you're regulating is acknowledged, is legitimated, is not illegal behavior. You can never regulate illegal behavior. You relegate it to non-regulation when you criminalize something. You give motives for deceiving about it or concealing it. So the principal thing about regulation that needs to happen is the decriminalization of these drugs and the commitment to coming up with other approaches to reducing the harms that they can cause. Drugs can be very dangerous, and there's no reason why that needs to happen. We know enough about medicines that we prescribe that are often more dangerous than the drugs we use, that patients, when they're taking them as patients and feel they're under some regime of doctor supervision, they don't mostly misuse them. They often don't use enough of them because they cost so much money. But the idea that drugs that are now illegal could be prescribed. We already see this with heroin around the world. There are many heroin addicts who've not been able to get off the use of heroin, but get prescriptions. They go to a clinic and they get it there, and they begin to uncouple their addiction from the illegal nature of the drug. And what happens then is that it stabilizes. Their need for the drug doesn't skyrocket. What happens is they begin to put it in its place. They shoot up on a regular basis. And eventually they wean themselves off the shooting up heroin and go on oral methadone in the case of heroin addicts, and which enables them to have much more of a life. And so the role of regulation is that if the regulation is criminalization, it obstructs effective treatment. If it's not, it opens the way to dealing with drug problems.